Hello everybody. Here I will show you how to create a Zap in Zapier. If you're unfamiliar with Zapier, let me tell you, you're in for something special. Zapier is an incredibly powerful tool that helps you connect your favorite apps, enabling you to automate workflows and save a tremendous amount of time. Imagine having repetitive tasks managed automatically without you having to lift a finger. Sounds great, right? Well, by the end of this tutorial from PMN Online, you'll have your very own Zap up and running. Let's dive right in. The first thing you need to do is head over to the Zapier website. If you already have an account, simply log in. If not, don't worry, signing up is a breeze. Quick and simple. Once you're logged in, you'll land on your Zapier dashboard. Think of this as your command center, the place where all the magic of automation happens. You'll see various options here, but today, we're zooming in on creating a Zap. So, how do we get started? Look for the Create button on your dashboard. When you click it, a drop-down menu will appear. From this menu, choose Zaps, because that's exactly what we're here to create. One of these amazing automated workflows that Zapier is renowned for. Now, as you select the option to create a Zap, you're presented with a choice. You can either manually build your Zap step by step, or take advantage of Zapier's AI assistant, which offers helpful guidance throughout the process. If you're feeling adventurous and confident, you can dive right in and create your Zap manually. But if you prefer a bit of assistance, the AI assistant will be your friendly guide, gently leading you through each step. With that decision behind you, it's time to set up the core components of your Zap. On your screen, you'll see options labeled Trigger and Action. Let's break these down. The trigger is the event that kicks off your automation. It's like a starting signal. On the flip side, the action is what you want your Zap to do once the trigger activates it. For example, imagine you receive an email. That email could serve as your trigger, prompting your Zap to automatically save the email's attachments to your Dropbox. It's a practical illustration of how a trigger and action work hand in hand. To start, click beneath Trigger or Action to explore a pop-up list of applications you can integrate. This stage is all about selecting what you want your chosen application to do under both the Trigger and Action sections. To ensure everything works seamlessly, you might need to sign into each respective application. This guarantees a smooth operation. Once everything is interconnected, you can explore further possibilities. Feel free to add more applications, customize additional actions and triggers, and tailor your automation according to your needs. Keep in mind that the complexity of what you can build may be influenced by the type of plan you have with Zapier. Before we wrap up, it's crucial not to skip the testing phase. This step ensures everything is functioning perfectly. Once you're satisfied with the test results, go ahead and publish your Zap. Congratulations, you now have a fully functional automation in place, all set up in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for joining us today on PMN Online. Hopefully this guide helped you easily master how to create a Zap in Zapier. If it did, please let us know down in the comment section below. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to our channel, PMN Online.